Good morning, everyone. I'm Gorgeous Gold Tarot. I am actually going to be doing today's reading a little different. I'm actually not using my tarot cards, and as you can tell, I'm in my car. I had planned on doing it outside, but it's freezing in Kansas. It's 37 degrees outside, and it's super windy, so that plan didn't go as I thought. So basically, I'm going to do it inside of my car, and I'm not using the cards, but I did meditate and I did pull 2 cards before I left to go out to my nature spot. And basically, today is 333, which if you look into numerology, it's an important day. It's all about finding balance within yourself, the 3 elements, mind, body, and soul. If you are Christian, then it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but I'm personally not. But whatever resonates with you. So this is just an all-around big day filled with big energy, so I thought it was important for me to come on and just talk about some things that were given to me during meditation, and I am pretty sure that they can help the entire collective because we're all sharing the same energies. We all are going through the same things, so it's just important for us to be able to discuss these things and work with one another in the community to grow. And when I say the community, I don't care if you're not spiritual. Like, in general, the energies of the earth are shifting, and if you're watching these videos, then I'm pretty sure, regardless of if you know it or not, you're changing along with the energies, and you're curious about things, and you are wanting to awaken to different things because the way that things have been does not resonate with you. So if you're watching this, then you are a part of the collective. I don't know why I needed to say that, but it was called to me. So anyways, during my meditation, I was given the message that I have my journal with me. So 1 second, I'm just gonna open that up. I love journaling. It is so intense and amazing, and I recommend that anyone that likes to journal or whatever your activity is, I recommend that you do a lot of it today and tomorrow because the energies are meant for it. So anyways, the messages that I received, I had to write them down so I didn't forget all of them, are that many people, me included, are letting the lies die and awakening to their truth. And when I'm saying letting the lies die, I mean it's kind of the same energy that I said in the other tarot videos. It's letting people's expectations not be what leads you to do the things that you do. It's living your truth because this is your life, and you're not accepting someone else's truth as your own anymore. And this is happening for so many people. They are awakening to their truth, and they're following their bliss. They're chasing what makes them happy each and every single day, and it's amazing. You're no longer being stuck in a shell or in a box that somebody else put you in, or even if it's not anyone outside of yourself, you put yourself in the box. You're so afraid of everything and so afraid to go do stuff and not even do stuff, just so afraid of the outcome, because I was the same kind of person. I still sometimes get in those moods where I'm so afraid to go do something because I'm like, oh my, I don't know these people. What if they judge me? What if they don't like the way that I look? What if they don't like the way that I talk? Or if I'm just too weird for them, or if they don't understand me. And now I'm awakening to the fact that it really doesn't fucking matter, to be honest. Like, I'm living for Raven, and I'm doing what I need to do for me. Every person in your life is not going to agree with what you think. Every person in your life is not going to understand why you're doing the things that you do, because guess what? Everybody's brain works differently. Everybody has different goals. Everybody wants different things and works for different things. It's the same with my students. Some of them are motivated by cars. Some of them are motivated by, I don't know, candy. Like, every kid has their different motivations. Every person has their different motivations. Everybody in their lives wants something differently. Your dream is not going to look like the next person's dream. Even if you guys share similar views and values and whatever, it does not mean that your dream is going to look like their dream. And so you can't live your life based on, oh, this person said this about me, or this person's gonna think this if I do this. That doesn't matter, because that person is not you. They don't have your higher self. They don't know the wisdom that you know. They don't know what your end goal is, and this is a part of your journey. And I'm having to learn that, because my biggest problem, and I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with that, is I wanted to help people, but it wasn't helping them. It was picking up their problems and making them my own and trying to fix them the way that I wanted to. And then when I didn't see them sticking to the results that I just worked so hard to help them get, I took that personal. And I've had to step back out of that routine and out of doing that and realize that, Raven, every single person is going to follow their own journey. Every single person is not going to do the things that you're supposed to do. And honestly, if you keep taking away the pain of their journey, or taking away the struggles of their journey and trying to fix them, they're not learning anything. And so that's a lot of people. A lot of people are doing that. A lot of empaths, a lot of spiritual seekers, a lot of people that are aligning with their truth. We'd spent our entire lives trying to create everyone else's lives, almost as if we were afraid to take control of our own lives, almost as if we needed to focus on somebody else's shit so that we didn't have to focus on our own. And for me, I did that for the longest time. And I found myself sometimes still wanting to get, I find myself still sometimes wanting to take on the next person's problems. And then I have to step back and I have to meditate and I have to ground myself and realize, Raven, that's their journey. What they choose to do is on them. You can love them unconditionally. You can support them unconditionally, and you can be there to listen to them, but that is not your journey. So you can't live it for them. And the same goes with myself. I would spend so much time worrying about, oh my goodness, my grandma's going to be so mad at me if I do this, or my mom's not going to be happy about this, or my husband's not going to like this, or oh my goodness, my friends aren't going to like that, I don't know what I'm going to do. Even with this channel, I was so worried about what all of my family was going to say, or what my friends are going to think, because I've been so spiritual for years now, 3-4 years, and I kind of kept it in a box because I was worried about the judgment. I was worried about the fears of other people saying, oh my goodness, this girl's weird. She's a teacher and she's over here playing with tarot cards and like doing fucking playing with stones and meditating and being all spiritual and just out of the box, because it's taboo. I mean, it's becoming more accepted, but it's still something that people look at like, oh my goodness, who is this girl? And I realized it doesn't fucking matter. Like, this is my life. It's going to be my life. Things are going to go the way that they go. And I'm the one that has to live with that. I'm the one that has to accept the way that things go. And if I didn't chase my dreams or step out of my box or be who I needed to be for myself, then therefore I would never, ever, ever truly be happy. I'd be filling voids by doing things for other people, or watching and supporting other people make their dreams come true. And my husband said it best. He's like, you know, you watch all these tarot readers on YouTube and you watch all these other people doing the things that you want to do because you're living through them. You're not doing them because you are watching other people do them. And you're happy for them and you want to do that, but you're so scared that you're not doing it. And that was the thing that made me the next day get on YouTube and start recording, because he was right. I was so happy and proud of other people making their dreams come true, making things happen for themselves, that I didn't really take the time to realize, why are you not doing that, Raven? That's what you want to do. I was just living through them. And so as I continue through my days now, I don't want to live through somebody else. I want to live for Raven. I want to do what makes me happy. Oh, and by the way, my name is Raven. I go by Gorgeous Gold Tarot. It's a name that is very dear and true to my heart. Gorgeous Gold is just a name that's very special to me. And I am a special ed teacher, in case you didn't catch on from me talking about my students. But yes, one of my dreams that I had hoped to accomplish, and I have done it. So I'm working on my next dreams, because that's the thing with being human. We are always moving, we are always making progress, we're always making change, and that's just the way that life is supposed to be. That's what we're supposed to do. So anyways, hey, that was my next point. Chasing dreams is what we are called to do. So this time in the world, things are getting so crazy, and they've always been crazy. I feel like now we just have the means of the resources to basically see all of the things that are taking place. And it hurts my heart to see the hate and the war and the violence that happens. And I know that it's not new. This has been around for years and years and centuries and centuries and centuries. And like, our entire country was built on, wars and stealing and slavery and just negative things. But there is a reason right now that people are awakening to their truth. There's a reason that so many people are shaking shit up and stepping away from what values and beliefs were thought that they had to, like, this was the universal thought and belief. Now people are realizing, hey, I can do what I want. I can be who I want. I can dream the dream that I dream. And the best thing to say to that, and the best thing to do about it, is to realize that you can have that dream, but if you do not go chase it, it does not make a difference in your life. You have every thought that you have, and every dream and every passion that you have that lights your soul on fire. That was for a reason. That was for a very specific reason. That's what you are supposed to be doing. There's a reason that you are drawn to this thing. There's a reason that you are called to do something. And you can push it down, but it's never going to go away. You can try to pretend or fill that void with something else and say, oh, that's not practical. If you were born to be a writer, you're not going to be happy unless you're writing. And that's just the truth. You can find a job or a career. You can go to college and do something else for the time being, but that's only going to light you up for a little bit. And then you're going to be right back where you wanted to be in the first place, wanting to write. Because you know why? That's your purpose, And for me, I always wanted to be a teacher. I went to hair school so that I can pay for my teaching degree and help my husband while I was going to school. But I realized when I moved to Kansas from Colorado that I don't really want to do hair. Like, I like it, but it's not my thing. So why am I wasting time chasing that dream to make another dream happen when I could just be putting my time into the original dream? And now I finished my degree in 3 years, a 4-year degree in 3 years. I earned my associates in 9 months because I started to chase the dream that I wanted, and I realized, I felt like, personally, because I'm just that type of person, I push myself past the limit. I'm not going to lie. I realized I need to work harder because I have wasted time trying to go do hair. And I pushed myself and finished a 2-year degree in 9 months because that was my thought. I just had to do it. I had to get it done because I'd wasted time, I felt. And now that I've accomplished that goal, I thought that this is what I wanted to do. And I love kids. I still will forever love kids. But I just realized as I started doing it, Raven, this is not what lights you up. I've known since I was younger what lights me up. It's helping people. And spirituality, once I discovered meditation, well, I didn't discover it, but once I found it for myself and started doing it, and I started learning about stones, and I started learning about tarot cards, and I started literally learning Reiki, and like, oh my goodness, my spiritual closet was busted wide open. Sorry, I get so tongue-tied talking about it because it just lights me up. I realized that is my fire. That is my soul, because I've never in my life felt the way that I feel learning about this stuff, the way that I feel when I get to actually meet someone that's semi-spiritual, and I'm like, like, I want to talk to you about everything. Have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? And I found my thing. I love to write. I am writing a book right now, and my book is about spirituality too. It's about my life and my journey to get through my spirituality, my journey to self. I literally have been working on this book for a year now, and I'm hoping that it is done by the end of this year. I doubted myself writing it. That's why I've been working on it for a year. I started it, and I would stop, and I start, and then I'd stop, and then I'd start, and then I'd stop, because I was like, oh, I don't want to put this detail in there because this person's gonna judge me about that, or I don't know if it's okay if I write about this person. So sorry guys if I'm rambling, but all of this is important to the message, and it is what it is. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch the video, but there are people that will watch the video, and there are people that will be inspired by the video, and for every person that I inspire, I will take a person that dislikes it. That's just being honest. Anyways, so my book is going to be about my spiritual journey and about my journey to thyself and about my childhood and just basically how I got to where I'm at, because I didn't come from something. It wasn't handed to me. Nothing that I have was handed to me. And statistically speaking, I was supposed to be pregnant and a dropout, and just I wasn't supposed to have a good life, statistically speaking. And I was doubted by so many of my family members and by so many of my friends and by so many people that I didn't believe that I was going to have a good life. And now I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm not all the way there, but I know I'm working for something big. The universe has told me so. And I know that a lot of you know that you're working at something big because the universe has told you so. Even if you don't hear it, even if you're not listening, you know what you're here to do. You know your place in the world. You know what you're called to. You know who you are. And nobody ever can take that away from you. You can take it away from yourself by not following that fire, but no outside person can take that away from you. Just remember that. Another point, well, I've already touched on all of those. So I'm just gonna kind of wrap this up because I don't want to be talking to you guys for 30 minutes, without doing tarot readings or giving you something to look at, because I know myself personally, I can't watch somebody like just sit and talk. I mean, I can if it's about some shit that I'm like, whoo, yeah, I can definitely, but I don't want to do that to anyone. So basically, this is your life. These are your dreams. You have those dreams for a reason. You're feeling the way that you feel for a reason. Until you chase your dreams and until you do what makes you happy, you're never going to truly be happy. You're always going to have a void. You're always going to feel like you're moving to not get anywhere. You're always going to feel like you're not going where you wanted to be. And before you know it, you will look up and you will realize, what the fuck did I do? Do you want to be the older person that gives you the advice of, I've done everything that I wanted to do, and I accept death because of that? I know that I've lived a life that I was called to live, and I've done the things that I was told to, that I was called to do, and I've chased my feelings, and I've followed my heart, and I have loved. Or do you want to be that old person that is on their deathbed and they are saying, I wish that I was able to do this, or when I was younger, I really wanted to do this, but I just didn't have the courage to do it, and I didn't want to do it because my mom said it wasn't okay, and I just have so many regrets of things that I wish that I would have done. Don't be the wisher. Be the doer. Don't be the person that lets outside circumstances and outside people determine your light and your purpose and your life. Don't be the person that sits in fear and watches everyone else make their dreams come true, and you're sitting there saying, I wish that I would have done that. I wish that I would have made my dream come true. It's not easy, and I'm not saying that it is. I know firsthand that it is not easy. Nothing that I've had has come easy to me at all. But because I want it so bad, it is worth it to me. Whatever I have to go through to get to what I want, I'm willing to go through it. I ask the universe every day to take it easy on me, because some days I feel like I'm drowning. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is this happening? And I realize why it's happening. But sometimes you just get in those moods. You get in that space where you are literally like, why is this happening to me? It's happening because it's a part of your journey. It's happening because it's preparing you for the next step. It's happening because this is what is meant to happen. And the sooner you accept that, realize that, love that, be that, dream that, and keep it pushing, the quicker and the sooner your life is going to change for the better. The sooner that your life is going to be everything that you dreamed of and everything that you never thought it would be. The sooner you let go of the outcome and allow things to unfold the way that they're going to unfold, and allow things to come to you that are supposed to come to you, the happier you are going to be. I'm telling you this from personal experience, not from any self-help book, not from any of that, from my own life. I've seen it. I've seen the magic. I've seen the bliss. I follow my bliss, and I'm standing in my truth now. Do not get me wrong. There are still days that I'm dimming my light because I'm afraid, oh my goodness, if I speak out, this might make a person upset. And then I have to go in the bathroom and I have to look at myself in the mirror and I have to say, Raven, do you care about making them upset, or do you care about making yourself happy? Because it's okay to put yourself first. Everyone is putting themselves first in one way or another. And that's your job, to take care of you, because nobody else is going to. That's the truth. Everyone else is replaceable but you. And I say this to my friends all the time, and I say this to myself all the time. And everyone needs to hear that. That's just the truth of the matter. Basically, live your life. Follow your bliss. Be who you are. And right now, energies are shifting all over. And this is the time for you to do that thing that you want to do. Not telling you to go quit your job that you hate. But I am telling you, while you're working the job that you hate, start doing the thing that you love, so that you're calling in the thing that you love as you release the thing that does not serve you. The more that you do that, the more the things will come to you. You can sit here and doubt this video. You can sit here and doubt every piece of advice you've ever been given. And you can sit here and live a life that you hate. There's more to life than hate. The universe, or whatever you call it, when I'm referring to the universe, I'm referring to my higher self, to be honest with you, and my guides and angels and mentors, because it's all within me. I know that there's a greater scheme of things, but the light is from within me. I'm connected to source energy. I'm connected to Mother Earth. I'm connected to who I'm supposed to be. Like, it's my higher self. So anyways, I don't know why I needed to say that, but that's just facts for me. Anyways, do the thing that you're called to do. Stop worrying about what other people are going to say. Just be you. Be great. Love who you want to love. Chase what you want to chase. If you live your life for others, you will always regret it. Always. Not to say don't be of service to others. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I am going to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone who has watched this video, filled with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach, and that your day is amazing. I'm going to be sending every single person love and light all day, because we all need that. We all need the positive vibes. And I want to let you know that I appreciate every person that has liked, subscribed, and shared. People that I didn't even think were going to like, subscribe, and share did. And I appreciate your support, and I love you so much. I love you all so much. I love everybody so much. And please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, if you resonated. And last but not least, I needed to tell you this quote. I don't know who originally said it, but I heard it in a Kevin Gates song. He is my favorite. A vision without action is merely a dream. Have a good Saturday. I will be back tomorrow with the tarot readings of the day. Thank you. Namaste.